everybody. Today I'm talking about why so many people are moving into the state of Arizona, because according to the U.S. Census Bureau, in 2023, Arizona experienced a positive net migration of about 78,000 people, and that puts us at about the fourth fastest growing state in the union. And in fact, over the past decade, they estimated about a 20% increase in population in the state of Arizona. And so in today's video, I'm just talking about the reasons I found that people are telling me that they are moving into the state of Arizona. My name is Dawn Dickinson. The channel is Living in Northern Arizona, where I'll talk about everything there is to know about moving into the northern half of the state of Arizona. I am a real estate agent, and I do sell property in mostly the northern half of the state, but sometimes Phoenix. So if you ever have a question about moving to Arizona, buying or selling a property, my contact information is always in the description below, and feel free to reach out to me anytime by text, phone call, or email, and I will get back to you. The first reason people cite for wanting to move into the state of the Arizona is the warm, sunny climate. So even though most people understand that it does get very warm in the summertime, they do say it is a dry heat, and yes, it is true. It is a dry heat most of the time. During the monsoon seasons, probably we get the highest humidity possibly in that time of the year, which would be late July, August, and into September. You might see 25 to 30% humidity, and we're all dying, oh, it's so hot and humid. But people coming from the more humid states like Florida or some of the East Coast states say that is not so bad. Now, on a day we're expecting a rainstorm, you could get much higher humidity, 80-90%, but that's usually accompanied by the seasonal rain. So the warm, sunny climate is one reason people move here, especially because of the winter time. Often sunny days and nice temperatures, and in the summertime people will often just go swimming or stay indoors, stay in their air conditioning houses or cars. The second reason people cite they want to move to Arizona is because the somewhat affordable cost of living. And the reason I say somewhat is because a few years ago, probably 5 years ago, I would say it was very affordable to live in Arizona. But after the pandemic, housing prices went up quite dramatically in the state of Arizona, probably 50 to 75% increase in housing prices since 2020. But even with that happening, housing prices still could be less than some other parts of the country, possibly California, Oregon, and Chicago. Still, I think it's expensive because I've lived here since 1970 and I've seen the housing prices compared to how they were 5 years ago. The median sales price in Phoenix right now, I'm seeing at like $595,000. I have to check. This is, of course, June 2024, but around under $600,000 just in the city of Phoenix, just for like a relative number to give you there. But other things are still somewhat affordable. Gas is usually much lower than California, say. Homeowners insurance is lower than many of the states, and also property taxes are lower than many of the other states. So cost of living, even though housing prices have gone up quite a bit and rent prices have gone up quite a bit, still relative to some of the other states, Arizona is somewhat an affordable place to live. Okay, number three is job opportunities. There are many different industries, especially in the Valley of the Sun. Now, I kind of laugh at this because in the 1980s, say when I was in college, a lot of the students that were graduating were expecting to leave the state because there weren't that many job opportunities. But in the last 40 years since that happened, there have been many tech industries moving into the state, especially into the Valley of the Sun, and just about every career that you want to go into, there are probably opportunities, especially in the Phoenix area. So many people are moving to Arizona just for a job or just for the opportunity to look for a good job in many different industries. So the fourth reason a lot of people like to move to the state of Arizona is because there are many outdoor activities. So if you're staying, for instance, in the Valley of the Sun, there are many beautiful golf courses. It's not that far from lakes or rivers. If you like the water sports, you could go hiking, especially in the winter months. And now if you go into the northern part of the state, same thing. There are a lot of lakes, lots of places to go camping, forests, hiking, beautiful lakes at the north border. There's Lake Powell, Lake Mead close by, the Arizona Trail if you're into hiking, a lot of places for cyclists, even motorcycle rallies. They used to have them at Mormon Lake. I think that's moved to Winslow, the Two Broke for Sturgis rally, but so many different outdoor activities, different types of lakes too. There's like the Watson Lake if you're in the Prescott area, Lake Powell, like I say, if you're looking towards the northern border of the state. If you're near Flagstaff, there's Lake Mary. If you're in the valley, there's Saguaro Lake, Roosevelt Lake, Canyon Lake, Bartlett Lake, Lake Pleasant, and if you're towards Tucson, there's Mount Lemmon where you could go hiking, the Sonora Museum down in Tucson, just lots of outdoor activities for just about any type of recreation that you're into. So that's another reason that a lot of people like to move to Arizona. So many outdoor type things to do. Number 5 reason a lot of people move to Arizona is it is a very popular retirement destination. And I think the reason for this, some we have already talked about, right? We have got somewhat of an affordable cost of living, low property taxes. If you're moving here and retiring and you own your property outright, it's not to have a high property tax bill, lower homeowners insurance, and again, the abundance of sunshine and lots of outdoor activities to do. A lot of retirees like to do the golf and swimming, and many of these types of activities are available in these adult communities, these 55 plus communities, and there's quite a few 55 plus communities. I did do a couple of videos in the past on my channel about the best places in Arizona to go for retirement. I might link that one up at the end if you're looking for that, but again, a strong retirement destination, and that is a lot of the migration moving into the state of Arizona. Number 6 is cultural diversity. Arizona's population is very culturally diverse. There's a blend of different cultures, Native American, Hispanic, Anglo-Saxon, all sorts of different communities in the state that seem to blend in very well together, and that enriches the local culture and cuisine. 7 is education. Arizona is home to several universities and colleges. You have the University of Arizona in Tucson, which also has a medical school. Arizona State University. I am an alumnus of Arizona State University and Northern Arizona University. I'm also an alumnus of Northern Arizona University, and there are other schools as well. There's Midwestern, which is a private school, Grand Canyon University, so it's a good place to come if you're looking for an education. Number 8 is healthcare. Arizona does have a robust healthcare system, and there are numerous hospitals, clinics. There is the Mayo Clinic, there's Banner, there's the Cancer Center of America. There are many different private doctors' offices and practices, and there are, which gives you access to many different options for healthcare. Number 9 is the proximity to California. First of all, you have a lot of people from California moving to Arizona, so that does represent a pretty big influx of the migration into the state, and a lot of those people like to be able to get home to their relatives, have it be relatively close. But the thing is, there are a lot of people in Arizona, me included, who like to take vacations in California. You'll like to take a weekend trip to the beach, maybe to San Diego, Coronado Island, Los Angeles, or even to San Francisco just for a quick trip where you could drive. So that makes it a popular reason for people to move into the state of Arizona. Number 10, a lot of people are citing Arizona as having a good quality of life compared to the states that they came from. There's a mix of urban and suburban areas. You could live downtown Phoenix, for instance, but if you want to stay in the Valley of Sun, there still are many suburbs that you could move to. You could also move to Tucson, which is a little less populated than Phoenix, but has a similar terrain, or you could move to the northern half of the state. That's primarily where I sell real estate. I do live in Sedona, so you have places like Prescott Valley, Verde Valley, Flagstaff, so it's an big variety of places to live and lifestyle choices for what it is that you're looking for if you're thinking of a place to move. So that's all for today. My name is Dawn Dickinson. The channel is Living in Northern Arizona. If you're interested in finding this type of information, considering moving to Arizona, please subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. That helps other people who are looking for this type of information to be able to find the videos. I am a realtor in Northern Arizona, so if you ever have a question about buying or selling a home in the state of Arizona, please feel free to contact me. I will call you back. I post videos like this one every single week, so I hope to see you back here on the channel next week. And if you're interested in buying or selling a home, again, please reach out. I love to talk to people about moving to Arizona.